one of your videos was like sideways.
I know.
That
Hey,
was
what can you say?
funny.
I am an imperfect person.
So,
Yeah.
All right. So welcome back to Diddy TV. All right. So find 0 and 1 are on the number line below. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right. What is this number line skip counting by? All right. So here's, pay attention. Here's my advice to you. First start at 0, and we're going to focus on the positive side of things. We need to count how many pieces there are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so we're going to count by 12ths. Here we go. 1 12th, 2 12ths, 3 12ths, 4 12ths, 5 12ths, 6 12ths, 7 12ths, 8 12ths, 9 12ths, 10 12ths, 11 12ths, and we could call it instead of 1, what?
1 whole.
1 whole or 12 12ths. Yeah, because if I order a pizza and there are 12 pieces and all 12, it's cut into 12 and all 12 pieces are there, that's the same as saying 1 entire pizza. Okie dokie. And if you went in the opposite direction, it's also in 12.
Negative?
Okay? Yeah, it's negative. So it'd be like negative 1 12th. Let's do it. Negative 2 12ths. Negative 3 12ths. Makes us smarter. Negative 4 12ths. Oopsie. Negative 5 12ths. Diddy almost made a mistake. Negative 6 12ths. Negative 7 12ths. Get it. Negative 8 12ths. You got this. Negative 9 12ths. Negative 10 12ths. I need a sandwich. Negative 11 12ths. And negative 1 or negative 12 12ths. Good gravy. All right. What is this number line skip counting by? Tell me. 1 12th. It's counting by 12ths. So 1 12th. Very good. What fraction would represent point K's location? KK?
8
So
12.
8 12ths. Good job. All right. What is the opposite of K?
Negative 8 12.
You're on fire. Negative 8 12ths. Wonderful. Label the opposite of K on the number line. All right, so I'm going to put a point here at negative 8 12ths. What would most kids call this?
Dot.
Good job. Dot. Okay. In math, it's called a point.
Can we call it negative K?
Yes, please. Yeah. Label the opposite of K. Negative K. Get it, Vasilisa. That's very smart. All right, in math class, 2 students are debating. Write an explanation of who is correct. Use a number line to model and support your answer. Oh, goodness. Sorry, ELA teachers. All right. Christina's claim. I know that 3 is greater than 2 1/2. So negative 3 must be greater than negative 2 1/2. Okay. So at this point, I would stop and I would say, if they're using halves, I am going to number this by halves. So down here, put 0, and we're going to count by what? Say halves. Excellent. Good job. All right, here we go. 1/2. 1. 1 1/2. 2.
2 1/2.
Good job. 2 1/2. 3. 3 1/2. This looks like a big jumbled mess. 4.
Oh, I did it wrong.
Do you all see that? Or does that look too messy?
It's okay.
Yeah.
You're very kind. I would say that looks like Crappuccino. Okay. All right. Now we're going to go into the negative direction, which all of this is going to repeat. It literally will be flip-flopped just with a negative. So here we go. What comes after 0 or before?
Negative 1.
Get it. Negative 1/2. Chase is on the case. Negative 1. That's right. Negative 1 and 1/2. Paw Patrol. Now, what comes after negative 1 and 1/2? Negative?
Two.
Get it. Paw Patrol is on a roll. Now, what's before negative 2? Get it, Ideen. Come on. Katie, go. Negative 2 and 1/2. And then what comes before that?
Three.
Negative 3. Okay. All right. So this is what Christina says. 3, right here, is greater than 2.5. Is that true?
Nope.
Yes. Look, this is the big part of the number line. This is the teeny tiny part. We want to be in the black as much as possible because that means you have money. Okay? So the further you are to the right, the better. So, is 3 bigger than 2.5?
Yes.
Good job, Christina. I'm going to put a little checky poo up here. Correct, correct. Now, she also says negative 3, everybody put a dot or a point right here, is greater than negative 2.5.
No.
Ideen, don't tune out. Yeah. Is negative 3 greater than negative 2.5?
No.
No. All right. So this part, put a box around it, is false. We don't agree with that. No. All right. Brett says 3 is greater than 2.5. Did we agree with that?
Yeah.
All right, Brett, you're okay. But when you look at their opposites, their order will be opposite. Meaning, was negative 3 less than negative 2.5?
Yeah.
Okay? Yes. Okay. So that means negative 2.5 is greater than negative 3. So here we go. We're going to write this. End of the day. Brett is correct because both friends were right on the positive side, right? They both agreed on that.
Yes.
Okay, on the positive side, that 2 1/2 is less than 3. Okay, comma, we're going to write a big but. Big but. Sorry,
Well,
I'm immature. I could not teach ELA. Okay. Okay. But if you look on the negative side, the negative side is the opposite.
Doesn't the T and the have to be lowercase?
No. Oh, my. Yes. Thank you. The bigger the number, and I'm going to put in parentheses with a negative. The bigger the number with the negative, the smaller the value. Okay? So, like, let's just give an example. Is negative 5 greater than or less than negative 3? Okay, so the bigger the number that you have with a minus, the smaller it really is. It's going away from 0. It's further from 0. It's colder. The person's more in debt. They owe more money. The elevation is deeper. However you wish to think about it. The further you are away from 0, if you're on the negative side, the smaller the value. Peace. You're welcome.